In real life. Awesome. All right. Welcome, everyone. Take two of Word of Mouth Wednesday. I tried to do the video before, but Facebook being Facebook, we had some technical difficulty and I was not able to include Jen in the video. So, as I was saying to you guys prior to this, that this is a series that I'm bringing back as part of my business growth as well as my networking growth for my company and personally. And so the Word of Mouth Wednesday is basically a series where I invite other entrepreneurs, business owners, business helping people to come in, talk a little bit about what they do, how they do, and how they can help you grow and get to that next level. Be that better person and be that better businessman or business woman or whatever you want to identify yourself as. And so today I am talking with Jen here. I personally work with Jen, and she helps me with a lot of different things personally as well as in my business. And so, without me taking her thunder away, I will introduce her. Welcome, Jen, and I will let you take it from here.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me, Shub. Oh, I hope I don't have too much background noise. I'm not equipped with sound in this room.
No worries.
So I'm Jen. I am a financial representative and I do work with Shub and he's amazing. But aside from that, I have really built a platform on empowering women with just bold visions, making sure they're able to address where they're going and how they're going to get there. Now, I don't leave out the men. I love working with men too. But there's so many women right now that are really trying to get into those CEO positions, and they are also still being moms, and they are making the lunches. And lately they've been school teachers because they're at home homeschooling the kids with the help of their public school or private school teachers. But really there's just a lot going on, and women tend to just like to talk to women about different things. So I like to be that sounding board. And I also just love connecting people so that they can see their dreams come true. Sometimes it's just that one connection that you need in your business or your personal life to make you go further. So I love being that connector as well.
Absolutely. And I would say that you are a connection hunter. Like you know how to find the right person or to connect with the person that you know is somebody you can help or you can mutually benefit. So I will tell you guys this about Jen, that if you're looking for that right set of help, right? If you're looking for something specific around different industries or making sure you can connect to your right ideal client, definitely talk to her. She knows a lot of people.
Yes.
Way too many people.
Well, we met in a networking group, and
Yes.
set up a virtual coffee where we got to know each other and just kind of vibed, had some synergies. And now it's about how do we think about how we can help each other? How can I
Right.
connect you with the correct people to help him in business? And here's the thing that I'd love to tell everyone. I think that in this virtual world, one, if you're not using it to your advantage, you need to
Hmm.
reach out to me or Shub about how you can be better using technology. I mean, he's way more of a technology wizard than I am. But I think that, a big misconception of networking is you need to take the questions out of pre-qualifying people
Right,
to
right,
connect,
absolutely.
because really it's not my job to say whether or not my brother it should be connected with Shub or not. It's
Hmm.
my job as just a good person to say, hey, Shub's got this awesome product, and my brother just happens to be a physician. And I think it would benefit just to have a conversation for them to know each other. Business sparks might happen, or they might hate each other. We don't know.
Exactly.
But it's not up to me to decide that. And so I think that if you pre-qualify your introductions too much, you're thinking too much into it, and you got to let that person see if things fly or not, because there's been people I've been introduced to that were awesome, that
Hmm.
sparks flew and we did business together, we supported each other. There's been other people I've been introduced to that it wasn't a good fit, and that's okay.
Right, absolutely. And I totally agree and resonate with that as well. That, you will come across a lot of people. And, if you even for a second, let's forget the networking piece out of it, just
Mhm.
take it on your day-to-day life. You come across so many people just in general, but you do not gel with everybody the same way. It's
Mhm.
exactly the same on the business side as well. You will come across people you don't know how you are going to gel or collaborate with that person until you give it a fair try.
And also just remember it's not just a one-time 20-minute call that you all of a
Right.
sudden are best friends and you're exchanging all these private personal conversations with them. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
But you start to learn about them and you start to appreciate what they're doing and you find a sense of like their good heart and you want more of that in the world. So
Oh, absolutely.
why wouldn't you promote that person? Why wouldn't you push for other people to meet that person and help others grow? It just
Right. Oh, totally. Yeah, that's a great point you bring forward. And for those who, without going into too many details of how Jen helps me and all that, uh, she's like the financial backbone for me. She helps me steer into directions for how I can be successful in the long term as a business owner, as a family person, and how there are products and how there are things out in the market that I can go and select and kind of include in my day-to-day life for a long-term benefit.
Mhm.
And I know that there are restrictions to talking about everything from an industry standard, right? I mean, like, it's
Right.
industry based restrictions, so we cannot go into too many details. But from a very high level, if you were to give like a quick brief on what people can expect when they connect with you from you, what would that be like?
I think connecting with me is just like connecting with a new friend. It starts off that way.
Right. Oh, I can totally agree on that.
You're not, and I'm usually just kind of like, hey, tell me about you. What's all
Hmm.
about you? And then if it happens that I can help you from a work perspective and in a business space, awesome. But many times when I connect with someone, that doesn't always happen, and that's okay. But then I'm able to say, hey, this is actually what you need. And so here, let me introduce you to so and so who might be in
Right.
California or Ohio or Utah or Minnesota. And maybe it's a marketing and branding person. Maybe it's someone that does
Hmm.
t-shirt design. Maybe it's someone that does video to promote your business. Um, and that is so rewarding to me, is seeing others grow and being able to be that kind of middle person to get them to that next level and see um, not just them grow personally, spiritually, but financially. We want
Absolutely.
to see you grow financially too.
Right. I mean, that's the end goal, right? We want a
Right.
secured future, a secured financial layout for ourselves and our family, our business, whatever we are after. But, like, believe it or not, or people can disagree to it as much as they want, but finance is a huge driver for pretty much everybody around.
Oh yeah. I mean, and the world's taken a pretty big hit financially.
Hmm.
Just the United States, everyone's taken a hit. And I think that it doesn't always come down to the dollar. It's about how we can be good people helping others. And
Absolutely.
I'm a big believer in my faith. So I believe it's my Christian duty to help others and to
Hmm.
pass on the good word and to um, just to be that person that says, hey, here you go. Here's a lending hand. Here's this,
Yeah.
here's that. Like, I love doing that. I get so much more gratification out of helping others than necessarily a business transaction.
And that is amazing. Not a lot of people will do that in today's world. I'll be very honest about that. A lot of people would be like, what's in it for me? And I know you personally, right? So we have been on so many different calls and chatted with each other. I know that's not the case with you. So, that is really a commendable thing that you do. And
Thank you.
yeah, that's awesome.
My
And so, I
husband,
mean,
my husband usually tells me, he's like, you need to be a little bit more mean. Like, you need, wait, are you getting paid for that? And is this voluntary work that you're doing? And I'm like,
see,
yes, we're volunteering here. That's what we're
right.
doing.
I wouldn't disagree with him 100% because I know. I think a little bit like him, I would say. So
Yeah.
I see where he is coming from, but whatever you're doing, it's great. And so I know we are getting to like almost 10 minutes of the video, and I don't know where the time went, right? So
Goes fast.
yeah, but there you have it, guys. If you are looking to connect with somebody who can get you to the next level, your business, your personal life, anything financially as well as in general, Jen is the person to talk to. She's based out of Chicago area, but she can help you. I think you can help almost nationally every state, right?
Yep, nationally. I mean, I'm connecting people all over. I'm working with people all over. It's super fun. Time zones are always a good thing to like, oh, you're on
Oh,
Central, you're on
absolutely.
Mountain, you're on Eastern. Like that's always fun. But yeah, connect. Let's chat. Add me on your LinkedIn. Follow some of my content. See if you jive with me, and if you do, like a call, meeting someone new has never hurt anybody. The worst thing that
Absolutely.
could happen is after that 20-minute call, you never talk to that person again.
And I
That's
really
the
hope it
worst.
doesn't come to that for anybody. But yes, that
Yeah,
I mean that's the worst case scenario, right? You can just say, didn't work out. Thanks for the 20 minutes, and you go your own way.
exactly. And if you pull one little nugget, I think, out of all the different people that I've talked to, and I talk to a lot of different people every day, new people, they're like brand new, fresh, green
Hmm.
conversations. I mean, if I learn one nugget from that person, it was worth the 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm sure.
It allowed me to grow personally and professionally. And I just find that to be super, like I never thought very deeply about cybersecurity until I met you. And
And
now
I,
I'm
again, full disclosure, I am no expert in cybersecurity. I am a firm believer of learning every day, like gaining knowledge every single day. So I'm not a cybersecurity guru or something, but yes, I know a few things that can help you and your business grow.
yeah, I was like when we talked about some of this stuff, I'm not very tech oriented, if you will.
Yeah.
I hire professionals for that. I stay in my lane, let's put it that way. But yeah, and I've learned so much, and I also now have this new resource, which is you, to provide to other people in my network when they're having this challenge, and I have the go-to person. And so I think that in itself, business transactions or not, that was worth it. That was 100%
Exactly.
worth it.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. I mean, again, going back to the same point that it's not always about that transaction piece. You're adding on to your network, right? You
Hmm.
don't know how the other person can help you. Maybe they cannot even help you. Maybe sometime, you just need a person you can just talk to,
Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
so that is something important because
Yeah.
we as like business owners tend to forget that it's not always about work.
No, it's not. And
Yeah.
I think that if you build a really great network around you, good
Hmm.
things are going to happen. You're going to have
Absolutely.
to, my biggest thing is you're going to have to get uncomfortable.
Yep.
And getting on a call with someone you don't know anything about and you're scared half to death of what this person could be like. What happens if they, just have different views of you? How are you going to
Yeah.
manage this? Like, how are you going to keep a smiling face on the call? It's scary.
And
But
I'm sure it has happened with all of us, right?
oh yeah, but you have to push yourself to get uncomfortable because that is truly where all the magic happens, is outside the comfort
Absolutely.
zone. You stay in this
Totally agree.
fluffy little box, it's cozy, but how are you going to grow? So
Right. Very true. If you're in that box, then that is what you have limited yourself to.
exactly. So I would encourage everybody to just take a minute. I mean, we are in a virtual world. It is so
Hmm.
easy. And the best part about the virtual world is if you really don't like your conversation, you can accidentally have a technical glitch and exit out of the conversation.
That's none of that has been ever shared to Jen by me, but I'm in agreement. Like you can always have a technical glitch, and that is not what happened before we game live, guys. That was really a technical glitch.
He didn't want me on here. No, but
Again, not
I mean,
true.
that's a nice thing. I mean, when you go for a cup of coffee or something with someone,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit more anxiety felt because you're meeting someone in this public place.
Right.
Who buys the coffee? Oh my gosh, like, am I supposed to buy for them? Or are they supposed to buy for me? Are we supposed to go? Like, it's almost like an awkward first date. But in the virtual world, it's not awkward at all. You jump on, you say, hey, I got a sharp stop at 10. That's the other thing. You usually stay too long at these like interactions outside in person.
Yeah.
This allows you to really be able to leverage your time. And for business owners, time is money. So having this virtual world, if you're looking at it in a negative light, I encourage you to shift your mind and think about it in a really positive light and how you can use it to your advantage.
Totally agreed. And with that being said, guys, I think if we don't pause here, we're going to keep going and going. Exactly. We are good and we love to chat. And so again, I would just reiterate, guys, if you are looking to get to that next level, if you want somebody to connect you with a huge variety of individuals in different business domains and things like that, talk to Jen. You can find her on LinkedIn, Facebook. If anybody wants to get in touch with her and cannot find her, let me know. I will pass her profile information to you and you can connect with her on various social media platforms. Thank you, Jen, for coming and talking with us. You know, it was awesome. And if there will be any questions for you, I'll pass it along to you. I think we had a couple of viewers on and off, but I don't see any questions or comments so far. So we'll see there.
Awesome. Well, yeah, reach out. I'll put my contact information in the video. So
awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And thank you, Jen, for being here.
Okay, bye.